Social medias like Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter,
Skype.
Ways that people communicate information to each other.
I see in society today a lack of communication skills in especially youth that are growing up today.
People got used to the idea of hiding behind a social network in order to communicate, and so they feel like they can say whatever they want online, but in person they're not really able to articulate as well what they want to say.
They'll use short form abbreviations for everything, and it pisses me off because it's like the dumbing down of the nation.
We've become so dependent on it, it's almost like a drug.
I don't know, I feel like I'm not as close with people when I communicate with like technology and stuff. Like I feel like I'm not having as personal a conversation as I would.
Like you'll see at restaurants and stuff all the time, you'll see like two people at a table, they're both looking down at their phones, not even like talking to each other.
I was able to meet my girlfriend mostly through text messaging.
I think phones have become appendages that many people, including myself, could not live without. It's really just a matter of time before we integrate them directly into our bodies and embrace our inner cyborg.
People are like meeting other people just online, which is really weird in a sense. Like, I personally don't agree with it.
They hide behind their computer or their phone or whatever device is out there to do their dirty business on there and deliver it.
I condemn the schools for implementing so much electronics in elementary schools that we are taking away valuable communication skills such as writing and grammar, because that's where you learn it.
I find nowadays kids have no respect.
All the short forms and everything else that's implemented online has really affected people's language skills.
We just use it to share useless information where it could be such a great educational tool.
If you're not around people on a day-to-day basis, you can't instill proper mannerism, proper etiquette in children.
I think that the up-and-coming generation are abusing social media, and their person skills have kind of been depleted.
That now it's, oh, let's see what's going on Facebook. Let's get a group together on Facebook.
Facebook, I have about 600 friends.
I think I have like 120.
1,800.
Between 300 and 400.
Like 900.
On a daily basis. I don't think I stay in contact with very many of them.
Oh, maybe like 10.
I'd say there's probably like 10.
5. Maybe 10 to 20.
Like, what the fuck, right?
If social media like was erased and nobody could use it tomorrow, I think people wouldn't know what to do with themselves.
Our society, I think, would fall apart.
There would be a riot.
Destruction of society.
Be outdoors, you can do things out there.
Probably have to slow down.
Go back to like, medieval ages, dark ages.
So I think there's a certain future that we're sort of dancing around, which is the incredible power of the brain. And the way in which the brain is really untapped, that we know very little about. But yet our dependence on social media, our dependence on smartphones is an intellectual, a cognitive dependence. So the question is, could our brain do without all this digital technology? I kind of feel like we've crossed that line and we're hooked. There's no looking back now.